Yeah, not sure what happened there on the stream. It's kind of odd, but okay. It just died on me. Try it again. Okay. Um, so where was I? Okay, altimeters. We have we have alpha and 2996. Okay, let's set that next. Okay, that's set. FMS, let's go ahead and get our clearance. That's 118.2. So we filed for offshore to Mikey or Mickey. Okay, and we're going to send Lindbergh. All right, let's call him up.
Alaska 1603, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
San Francisco clearance FlexJet 1956 IFR to Lindbergh.
FlexJet 1956, San Francisco clearance cleared to San Diego Lindbergh Airport, offshore 1 departure, Mickey, then as filed. Climb via the SID, accept maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 450, 10 minutes after departure. NorCal, departure frequency 135.1, squawk 3067.
FlexJet 1956 cleared to Lindbergh via the offshore 1 Mickey transition. Climb via the SID, maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 450 10 minutes after. Departure frequency 135.1, squawk 3067.
FlexJet 1956, read back correct.
Alright, so 30.
Flagstaff Tower, TBM 851 Tango X, ready to go runway 2
Alaska
up.
1603, Seattle Center, good afternoon. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
We're going to go 3067.
Ready 51 Tango X-ray, Flagstaff Tower, wind 240 at 12, gust 22, runway 21 cleared for takeoff, left downwind departure.
It's set.
2 on clear for takeoff, left downwind departure, 851 Tango X-ray.
Alright, I'm going to move this down and leave those both like right there. Alright, let's go ahead and set up our FMS.
Southwest 1448, contact Oakland Center 125.75.
We are LXJ 1956. Alright, we're going to... I'm going to put in 28 right. We may get the ones, but that's okay. We'll switch it. So 28 right. Offshore 1. Execute. For some reason it didn't give me a transition there. There we go.
Southwest 1448, Oakland Center, San Francisco, altimeter 29905.
That's kind of odd. Let's look
UBS
here.
962 Heavy at Mito, contact tower 127.2.
So we're doing the Mikey. Oh, it's basically... Oh, let's just see what our legs show. Okay, so if we go legs... Yeah, it already is. Okay, perfect. That looks good. Our arrival is going to be, we'll expect 27 from Lindy, and then we're doing the comics 2 from LAX. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's see here. Let's go back. Let's go comics 2 LAX. Not sure why it didn't work that way, but whatever. Alright, so legs, just basically, let's go. Alright.
Oakland Tower, UPS 962 Heavy, final runway 30.
UPS 962 Heavy, Oakland Tower, afternoon, wind 280 at 14,
Cincy.
runway 30, cleared to land.
Copy the winds, runway
And
30.
then 203 on the heading.
962 Heavy.
To intercept the Cincy 151 radial to Whammy. No. Yeah, to Whammy. And then Seagull above 16,000.
Tucson ground, Cessna 320,
Cypress,
Mike Echo, runway
flight level
29 right,
220
Alpha 17, ready for
or
takeoff.
above. That looks good.
Number 320 Mike Echo, ground's not going to give you a
McKee.
takeoff clearance. When you're ready, you
There you
contact
go.
tower.
Sorry about that, that totally slipped my mind.
Alright, so we are to McKee and then direct to LAX. There we go. Alright. I'll worry about the arrival in the air. It's fine. Alright. I'm going to attempt to do this with
CVMA 51
VOR
Tango X-ray,
navigation.
Phoenix approach, maintain
See how
VFR
well it
squawk
works.
3775.
That'll be my first time on this in this plane. So FMS is set. Avionics, we'll go ahead and set that next. So let's look here. So we're gonna need
Number 1 Tango X-ray radar contact 3 miles north of Flagstaff. Your altitude's showing 12,000.
SFO is 115.1.
Altimeter 3026. Verify your altitude. Say request.
Okay, that's set 115.1, and then
Ray 51 Tango X-ray is
Cincy,
cleared to Grand Junction Airport as filed. Pilot maintain
or not Cincy,
13,000.
Point Reyes is 113.7.
Expect your cruise in about 5 minutes. Contact the Albuquerque Center 128.45.
Alright, let's go nav source, make sure it's nav 1. That's good. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to fly. It depends on, this all depends. So,
Tucson Tower, Cessna 320, Mike Echo,
I'm expecting
runway 29er, Alpha
28
17,
right.
ready for takeoff.
Cessna 320 Mike Echo Tucson Tower. Good afternoon. Runway 29 right, cleared for takeoff.
So
Wind
we'll
280
fly
at 5
281
gust
on the
14
course.
and a right crosswind departure is approved.
Clear for takeoff, Cessna 320, Mike Echo.
Okay, and then nav 2 will be, so we're going to fly, and then once we reach
Right 51 Tango X-ray Albuquerque Center, Roger. Maintain
Cincy,
flight
we'll
level
make a right
230.
turn, and on the 151 from Point Reyes. Okay.
EBS 962 heavy. Exit right at Whiskey 6. It'll be Whiskey.
Alright, so then we'll travel down.
Bravo into the ramp, monitor ground.
We'll pick
Whiskey,
up
Whiskey 6 to the ramp, and we'll monitor the ground, UPS 962 Heavy.
pick up
See ya.
Salinas
EBS 962 it'll be Whiskey
117.3.
and then Bravo into the ramp, monitor ground.
Whiskey
So we'll get
Bravo
that
to
one
the
ready
ramp
as
to the
well.
ground. See ya.
Alright, 117 point. That'll just be for
Southwest
reference points.
1448, contact NorCal approach
117.3.
120.95.
Okay, and then we'll also need Morro Bay. It's 112.4. We'll go ahead and put that in nav 2. Alright. That looks good. Altitude, we're going to have to maintain 10,000. So let's go ahead and set that next.
Southwest 1448 NorCal approach. Roger, thanks. Confirm descending via the Diamond 3 arrival. Expect the ILS runway 28 left approach.
And then I want to speed bug. We'll do 200 knots. Okay, that's good.
Skyx 0 Mike Echo, contact departure.
Contact departure, Cessna 0 Mike Echo.
V-speeds. That looks good. Those are set. Cast message checked. That's good to go.
Skyx 320 Mike Echo, Tucson departure. Radar contact, altitude checks, altimeter's 2994 for resume navigation and maintain VFR.
Alright, so briefing is we're expecting 28 right. If we get one left, we can make that change as well.
25 contact
We'll
Los Angeles Center
sure we
133.55. See ya.
Altitude or our heading, initial heading will be 333, and then we'll do a 351 radial from San Francisco, SFO. And then we'll make that left turn for 203 to join the Point Reyes 151 radial. If we get the 28 right as planned, we'll fly heading, runway heading, and reference 281 from San Francisco until 6 DME, make a left turn for 203 to intercept the 151 radial to Senzi. We're going to climb and maintain, we're going to climb via the SID, but except maintain 10,000. So we just need to make sure we'll be up at Senzi 2500 and above, and then by Seagull at 16,000. And then once we reach Cyprus, so I want to make sure I have Point Reyes on one and Salinas on the other. So Point Reyes is the 113, okay, and then Salinas is my backup here. Perfect. Okay, so we're all set there. And so okay, that all looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and start our engines. Doors and signs, let's go ahead and put those on. Put our beacon on. Doors closed, parking brake set, chocks removed, gust lock is coming off. Thrust
KBM 1 Tango
levers
X-ray
are
contact Denver
idle.
Center
Run switch is
127.02.
coming on. And engine, let's start it.
TBM 851 Tango X-ray, Denver Center, evening. Climb and maintain flight level 290. Alaska 1603, radar contact lost.
Alright. Gonna blast this building with our jet engine. Alright. Engine started cut out. We're good there. Let's start engine number 1. Oops. Okay, starters engaged. Okay, so that's all good. Okay, leave that all on. Alright. Okay, yaw dampener is on. Checked. Flaps. We're 10 for takeoff. Hydraulics are checked. flight and ground spoilers are good. Controls, check those next. Full left, full right, neutral. Full forward, full back, neutral. Rudder right, rudder left, neutral. Alright, gens are good. Electrical's good. Trims are set. It's actually, I'm going to put them on the low setting for the stabilizer trim. It's probably about as low as it'll go without giving me warning messages. Alright, departure briefing has been completed. Radar terrain, we'll go ahead and put this in terrain. Anti-ice panel is checked. Passengers briefed. Nose wheel steering is coming on. Checked. And CAS looks good. Except for I'm not sure if those are supposed to be on or auto. I haven't seen a difference yet.
Number 0 Mike Echo, I'm sorry, you said Glendale was your destination?
Fuel balance is checked.
Number 0 Mike Echo, roger, maintain VFR.
Thrust reversers, we'll go ahead and just give those a try real quick. Alright, those look good. Alright. Engine instruments and one bugs agree, and flaps are set for takeoff. Alright, we have Alpha, and we are at the signature, and we're going to taxi. So ground for San Francisco is 121.8. San Francisco ground, FlexJet 1956 at signature with Alpha Taxi.
FlexJet 1956, San Francisco ground runway 28 right, taxi via Charlie. Cross runways 1 left, 1 right on Charlie.
Hi, taxi to runway 28 right at Charlie, cross 1 left and 1 right at Charlie, FlexJet 1956. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull this off for now. Alright, so if we look here, we're currently right here. We're going to get Charlie.
Southwest 1448,
We've been
contact
given
NorCAL
clearance
approach
to cross at
135.65.
Charlie all the way down to 28 right. Alright, clear on the right. And clear on the left. Just trying to set my seat here. Okay, there we go. Alright, clear on the right.
Southwest 1448, I'm sorry, your request there was hardly readable. However, San Francisco altimeter 299.5 after Archie, cleared ILS runway 28 left approach.
Alright, so let's get our tower. Get ready to go for tower. It's 120.5. We can actually set it here if we want. 120.5. And departure frequency 135.1. Okay, so I can't. Alright, how am I going to get. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to get my. Alright, so I guess this is. trying to figure out, let's see here. Let's correct this, nav source. Just trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to see nav2 information on my display. Okay. It's gonna be interesting to be able to. I don't think I won't be able to do it. Yeah, we're coming up on one left here shortly. Been instructed to cross already. So, seeing that I can't see both navigation displays at the same time, it's gonna make everything really interesting here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to do something else at the same time here. Find out how I can display both of these. Guess I'm going to have to read up on that.
So Jet 557, I believe you were calling for clearance at Salt Lake Center. Clearance on request, standby. It's 1448, roger, no need to call that established on frequency unless explicitly requested by ATC. Next, Jet 557, clearance available, advise ready to copy. So Jet 557 cleared from the Richfield Airport to the Tri-Cities Airport as filed. Maintain flight level 230. Expect flight level 380 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.57, squawk 2241, hold for release, advise how soon until you're ready. So Jet 557, roger, read back, correct time 2305, clearance void if not off by 2310, if not off by 2310, advise Salt Lake Center not later than 2315 of intentions. Report airborne on course, release for departure.
Well, maybe if I hit the different formats here.
Read back, correct. Remember 320 Mike Echo, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
So it looks like, alright.
November 320 Mike Echo, contact Albuquerque Center 12845. Southwest 1448 Roger, I can see that you're established. Again, you do not need to make that, and you don't have to make any announcement on frequency regarding that at all unless ATC explicitly asks, but I can see that from here.
Alright, so I'm going to take a second here to see about my navigational displays here.
Number 320 Mike Echo, Albuquerque Center Roger, Tucson altimeter 29904, maintained via FAR.
So if we go, nav source FMS, that's going to show us
San Francisco Tower Gray, Southwest 1448, ILS towards left.
Southwest 1448 San Francisco Tower Roger, I'm not sure why it is that you made the switch over to Tower. That needs to come explicitly from ATC to switch you over to Tower.
Alright, so
Since you're on the frequency now, just stay here, runway 28 left, clear to land, wind 290 at 18.
so this is nav
To
1.
1448, there should be in the tower, that's 20.5.
Southwest 1448, typically you wouldn't be switched over until the final approach fix, which is still 4 miles ahead of you.
So San Francisco is, okay, that's half my problem, is 115.8. So let's try this, okay. Alright, there we go, there's that. Alright, so, okay. So I can now I can see both of them. That's half my problem. Okay, so I have SFO as my active. So I'm showing nav1 as my active, so that's SFO. And then I have this should basically be, let's just switch this over. This should be 4-point
I'm sorry,
radius.
say again. November 851 Tango X-ray, Roger, approved as requested, advise when you're back on. Likewise.
Alright, well this is gonna be fun. Alright. If nothing else, okay, I'm okay, I can get in the air and I can see what I see here. So I'm gonna depart heading 281 for 60 and me, then I'm gonna make a left turn for 203. Alright, heading set. Everything else is set. Let's just do it. Let's go to tower and 135. If I have a total meltdown, I'll just switch over to FMS navigation.
So Jet 557 Salt Lake Center, radar contact.
Alright, let's give it a try, see what happens. Let's turn these on now. Alright, so we got Kevin's probes coming on. Good to go. We're going to use our APU for the bleeds on takeoff. Light strobes, transponder, and cast is all set. Alright, let's try to do this navigation. We'll see what happens. San Francisco Tower, FlexJet 1956 is ready for departure. 28 right.
FlexJet 1956 San Francisco Tower, traffic's a Boeing 737 2-mile final parallel runway. Runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 290 at 18.
Cleared for takeoff. 28 right 10 has the traffic. FlexJet 1956. Alright. That's pretty cool watching them come in. Oops, that should be going this way. A little laggy, but that's okay. Whoa. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, takeoff, thrust set, speed's alive. Engine instruments are in the green. Looking for 117. It comes quick. There it is. Rotate. Positive rate gear up.
Delta's 1448, make your next left turn on Delta, join Alpha to the ramp this frequency.
Okay, flaps coming up.
1448 now. Delta.
Okay, looking for
Alpha.
60 ME. What I'm going to do is
Okay,
fly
right.
by instruments here.
And remove it.
XL Jet 557, climb and maintain flight level 380. Runway 851 Tango X-ray, Denver Center Roger.
That's what I'm doing here. Okay, let's get back.
XL Jet 557, clear direct to Pendleton. Resume on navigation, rest of it unchanged.
And the trim's just way.
Flight Jet 1956, contact NorCal departure.
Going to departure, FlexJet 1956. SoCal NorCal departure, FlexJet 1956, 3,700 climbing via the offshore 1, except 5,000.
Flight Jet 1956, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
Up to flight level 190, FlexJet 1956. Alright, so I'm still... Alright, let's go. Let's go ahead and get our altitude up. 19... Man, this thing just... I mean, I got this thing trimmed nose low right now. Alright, I'm coming up on SFO 5. I'm looking for SFO... So now I'm descending here. Pay attention. Alright, this is tough. Alright, now I'm making a left turn for 203 on the heading. And I'm fast. Just this trim is incredible. Okay, I don't want to climb this fast right now. There we go. So looking for 203 on my heading. And I gotta get my speed down. So, right, altitude needs to get up to 190. Trying to do all this at once is tough. Alright, so 203 still coming around. And then I'm going to look. So now I can switch over to my nav source 2 to get, to pick up. There's 203 there. To pick up point Reyes 151 on the radial. Alright, so I got 151 in there. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm going to fly that outbound. Alright, so we can go ahead and get that all off. We can turn our turn our APU off. Alright, 10,000. Alright, lights. I can climb a little faster now. So let's go ahead and set our heading to 151. And we'll bug our speed up to 290. Alright, I can see I'm starting to come along. Starting to come along the 151. So I'm going to make a left turn here. There we go. Should have started just a little bit sooner. And I can go ahead and start climbing with more speed as well. I just switched over my nav 1 to pick up Salinas for my cross references. Alright, I can go ahead and, since I'm getting up to close to 19,000 or 19 flight level 190, I can go ahead and start slowing down my climb until I get higher climb here. Alright, looks like I'm pretty much right on the radial. Let's see if I can go, we'll go heading mode. See what happens if I hit the autopilot. Autopilot.
Flight set 1956. Climb and maintain flight level 230. Contact Oakland Center 127.45 for her.
230, could you repeat the frequency for me? 1956.
Flexjet 1956 127.45.
2745, Flexjet 1956. That's kind of weird. I did that. Alright, 127.45. I know I got too many things going on at once. 127. Oh, that's the wrong button. Damn it. 12745. I gotta pay attention to my navigation here. Alright, so heading, I'm just a little bit off now. A little bit fast. Oakland Center, Flexjet 1956, flight level 207, climbing flight level 230.
Flexjet 1956, Oakland Center, roger, climb and maintain, flight level 450.
Up to flight level 450, Flexjet 1956. Alright, so it's 450 now. Alright, so we're set there. Let's get back on track here. Alright, so heading. Right, speed's pretty good. I can actually climb faster now, so let's go ahead and trim this thing a little bit better. Alright, so where am I? I am... So I can actually pick up Seagull from Salinas 2. So we'll go... no, that's not what I meant to do. So if we go... Come on, it should be on heading mode here. Alright, heading. I should be climbing a little bit better. Alright, so why is this thing not climbing here? Let's do this. I'll go speed. I'm going to put it in the climb. And why? Alright. I don't know why it's decided to level out there. There we go. Okay, so we're still on track. So I want to reference Seagull 270 on my bearing from Salinas. So let's go 270.
Jet 557, contact Salt Lake Center 128.72.
So 274.
Skyx 0 Mike Echo, contact Phoenix approach 119.2.
Why isn't it holding that speed? This is weird. Alright, let's just get back to...
Jet 557 Salt Lake Center, roger. No ride reports received in your area. If you'd like to try a different altitude, please advise.
See, I don't know why this is doing this right now. I'm in climb mode and it's not climbing.
557, climb and maintain, flight level 400.
Come on, climb.
November 320 Mike Echo, Phoenix approach, roger. Advise when you have the Glendale Airport in sight. Maintain VFR, Phoenix altimeter 2977.
Alright, I've passed, so now I want to look up Cyprus, and that's going to be from Salinas 117.3 and 22233. I get this. I'm all screwed up on which one I'm using. Alright, so I'm currently flying with nav source 2. That's good. So I should have been on 151 for nav source 2. I moved that around, so that's kind of screwed me up there. Okay, let's get back on track there. I'm just a little bit off. I just figured out why this stuff wasn't working. My autopilot came off. Yeah, I should have referenced that. Alright, this is why I'm practicing this, to figure it all out. Okay, so let's get back on that. So we're on nav 2, so bearing source from nav 1 is going to be 233. That's what we want.
So Jet 557, roger, thanks.
Alright, why aren't you climbing, man? Alright, after takeoff checklist, landing gear, taxi, anti-eyes, thrust, hydraulic pumps, turn those off, I guess. Pressurization's checked. APU, we already shut that off, that's good. Alright, let's get back on our navigation here. So this should be our navigation point for, excuse me, for when this is at 233, that's when I'll know I'm at Cyprus, is what I'm expecting at least. And then from Cyprus, I'm going to go direct to Morro Bay on the 155. Okay, so Morro Bay is 112.2, so let's go nav to 112.2. And then we'll switch the bearing to 115. Alright, let's see if we can get back to climb speed. There. Do not start. Yeah, this thing starts leveling off, I'm gonna get pissed. Switch it over to Mach. Or it already is. Okay. That's good. So looking for 233 here, and then I'm going to make my left turn for 115 towards Morro Bay. And that was tough. Alright, altimeters I got it set. Cabin signs, we can go ahead and let the passengers move around. Exterior lights, that's good enough. Alright, let's put our checklist out, away. Alright, so we're coming up on getting for 240
Mike
from
Echo,
Salinas.
could
So
you
coming
specify
up,
what you're looking to do exactly?
so we're looking for 115.
Skyag 0 Mike Echo, okay, Roger, expect that. Skyag 0 Mike Echo, cleared through the Bravo airspace via the west route. Maintain
let's
VFR
switch
at
over
4,500. Actually, correction, I'm sorry, that'll be via the
to-
east route. Phoenix is landing west,
To
so
be Morro
take
Bay,
the east route, maintain
112.
VFR at
No, it's
4,500 while in the
112.4.
Bravo.
I knew I screwed that.
And the Phoenix altimeter is 2977 again.
0.4. Okay, that's it. And then we're going to move the bearing to 115.
Skyag 0 Mike Echo, read that correct.
Alright, are we even picking up Morro Bay? We are not. Alright. So from Mickey, we're going to be direct to LAX.
One Tango
So
X-ray descend at pilot's discretion.
we
maintain
might
the
as well
14,000
go
Grand Junction, altimeter
direct
29907.
go Mickey, pull that in, execute, and then we'll fly FMS. We did as much as I could using my VORs. And there we go. Nav. A little shaky, but I think I can do it again. I can do better next time for sure. Alright, 133.55 will be our next LA. It'll be when we cross over to LA on the Freaks. So 33.55, I'm going to set those in there now. Let's see when we're going to flip over. Somewhere, oh yeah, it's coming up pretty quick actually. Somewhere around Mickey. 66 miles. Alright, coming up on our cruise altitude. Alright, second our speed. Bug it at 0.08. Pull the throttles back. We'll start with about 75. Actually, we'll go 78. Okay, we got FMS, autopilot, alt select. So we're good. currently on our way to Mickey here.
116 Bravo, Tri-Cities ground, roger. And where are you parked?
So once we get to Mickey, this is basically where the LA switchover is from here. So from here, it's going to be direct to LAX. So we can close that down. So from LAX, basically, we're going to do the comics all the way down. So we can expect our first restriction.
November 116 Bravo, runway
To be a
30, taxi via Echo
legend.
2 Echo.
It'll be flight level 100 down to 15,000.
Flexjet 1956, contact LA Center 133.55.
3355 FlexJet 1956. See ya.
Number 2 Delta West, once you do the third one, you are able to land or do as many as you please. Runway 29 are clear for the option and 115 at 6. And you've more than satisfied the requirement for the rating, so you can make it a full stop if you're ready. Tag 172 Romeo Bravo, from what I can tell on my radar, looks like you are in violation of the Bravo airspace. You're right overhead at Los Angeles Airport, correct? No 2 Romeo Bravo, roger. Will you want to just go ahead and disconnect and start back over, or do you need shuttles to shoot any, or what's the deal? No 2 Romeo Bravo, roger. Sky 5 Mike 0, roger. Contact SoCAL approach 128.1. Sky November Charlie, contact SoCAL approach 135.4.
Los Angeles Center, FlexJet 1956, flight level 450.
Sky 622 November Charlie, SoCAL approach Ontario, altimeter 29990. Sky 906 Mike Sierra, SoCal approach John Wayne, altimeter 29902. Sky 622 Charlie, SoCal approach, thank you, and Ontario altimeter 29990.
Los Angeles Center, FlexJet 1956, flight level 450.
Flexjet 1986 Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. November 72 Delta Whiskey, taxi to parking via Alpha, remain this frequency, it's a pass for the Cat 3. Cessna 803 Echo Lima, center ground, runway 30, taxi via Alpha, and have a request for the Cat 5.
Just cruising along southbound to actually our next waypoint is we're just crossing Mickey now. So my fuel is currently at 3690, and let's do a fuel check, see if I'm calculating correctly. So Mickey, I expected. Oh yeah, I put more fuel than I actually than I planned. So 3.0 there, but I put in 600. All right, put in 600 more. So that's actually perfect. Alright, so LAX is our next waypoint, 156 miles. That'll begin our arrival phase.
Number 803 Echo Lima, Santa Maria Tower, on course approved, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Which we can see right here. So LA, Marvel, Spide, Gamp, Legend, Comics, Flesh, Lantern, X-Men's, Clone, and Nadu.
VigiJet to Alpha Romeo,
So let's
contact point
check
with
it out.
route
LAX,
124.7.
Marvel, Spide, Gambit, Legend. So Legend checks
That's correct.
190 down to 15,000. That's good. Comics 120 to
Scout 2 November
15,000.
Dolly, advise you have full ocean weather.
And then Lantern 230 on the speed at or above 9,000. X-Men's at or above 7,000. Clone is 210 knots, 6,000, and then Nadu 6,000, and then from there it's just going to be a heading of 095 until we get our vectors. And then
Search at 4 Alpha
plan on
Romeo,
doing the
point Magoo
localizer
approach.
27, which is right here.
Let's see.
So we'll be getting
Oxnard
vectors down here,
altimeter
basically.
904.
Probably getting
At
a shortcut here, but that's fine.
8,000 after Ventura to maintain 6,000.
What we'll do is here we'll hit Lindy 5,000 or above. That's already set. Vida 4,000 or above. O'Kane at 3,600 or above. Siege High, I don't know how you say that, 2,700 above, and then Rebo at 2,000 or above. And then we can descend down to basically 680 feet. And once we hit so basically we can descend down to 687 feet, and then once we reach 1.9 on the DME, if we can't find the runway, we've got to go missed. So we're going to set 680. Actually, with this plane, I haven't figured out how to set. It's only doing radio altimeters, so I'm not sure how to change that from radio to baro.
Isaiah, the call sign.
Let's see here. So 600, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in 663.
American 465, Las Vegas clearance, clear to Los Angeles International Airport.
Not really sure
OJ
how we
departure,
change it. I'm gonna have
Ricky
to look that up.
transition,
How we
as
change that
filed.
because that's not gonna work.
Climb via SID, squawk 2410.
So if we set in
American 465,
663,
feedback correct.
I don't even know if I can get up that high.
Sky 2 Nova Charlie Fulton Airport's off your 1 o'clock and 5 miles,
Yeah,
reporting
put
safe.
670. That's good. Alright, speed's looking good. Everything else is looking good. Alright, still 123 miles to go. So, let's do a descent calculation. So we need to be, let's say, 190, so that's about 26,000 feet. At 2,000 feet per minute. It's going to take 13 minutes. We're traveling about 7 miles a minute. Let's see. Yeah, we will be traveling about 7 miles a minute. About 91 miles. Okay, so 91 miles from, let's go, 91 miles from Legend. So we'll do 100 miles from Legend. We need to start thinking about our descent. So that's 15, 24, 44,
Sky 2 Nova Charlie.
38.
Squawk VFR, radar services terminated, contact Fullerton Tower 119.1.
So about 60, so in about 50 miles. So roughly about 60 miles from LA, we should start thinking about our descent plan.
All I heard was Road 2 Lima, but calling German clearance you 5x5. There's 622 Nova Charlie Fullerton Tower. Do you need a left 360 or rejoin the pattern for descent?
So we're cruising pretty fast here.
No, 2 November Charlie. Go ahead and continue your left turn, rejoin the right base, runway 24, clears to land when 18087. Sky 965 Mike Sierra, radar services
Right.
terminated, squawk fire frequency change, prove remain outside Delta airspace.
Alright, looking good.
Your 803 Echo Lima, Santa Barbara approach, squawk 1347 ident. There's 676 Oscar Hotel, San Luis Ground 5x5. Or 803 Echo Lima, you are radar contact, 10 miles northeast of Guadalupe VOR, Santa Maria altimeter 29908. What's your plane cruise altitude and say destination? Says 3 Echo Lima, say destination and request the cruise altitude. No, 3 Echo Lima, you said 3,500? Roger. For 802 Lima, Joey clearance, no flight plan on file. I'll say your equipment's fixed and type later.
Okay.
Clear 802 Lima discard. Clear to Catalina Airport on departure flight heading 175. Radar vectors Seal Beach as filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect 6,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1 and squawk 7360. Clear 802 Lima. Read back correct. However, is route you filed? Which tech route did you file? Clear 802 Lima. Given you are a jet, Learjet, go back and look at the routing again and just confirm you do have the right, I guess, filters selected, or remove the filters so you make sure you do get the correct routing. I don't believe that is the correct one, but I'll double check on my end as well. Clear 2 Alpha Romeo, contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55. FlexJet 1956, descend via Comics 2 arrival.
Descend via the Comics 2 arrival, FlexJet 1956. Perfect. That was actually really good timing.
Air 622 November Charlie, taxi to parking via Alpha, remain this frequency.
So I'm going to set... So I'm going to aim for... I don't know, about... See... So I can aim for about 16,000.
Vision Jet 442 Alpha Romeo, Santa Barbara approach. Altimeter 2995, descend to maintain 4,000, say approach request.
I'll just do 180 here for my aim point.
Vision Jet 2 Alpha Romeo, depart Quang, heading 260, and maintain 6,000.
Alright, so in 5 miles I'm going to start my descent. Going to get our passengers seated.
Vision Jet 2 Alpha Romeo, heading 260.
It's annoying that you can't go back or forth. It has to go. Basically, it has to just go. It's a toggle every time you touch it.
Sky 3 Echo contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Alright, let's start our descent. And we'll slow.
Or 676 Charlie, correction, or 676 Oscar Hotel, San Luis ground. Your call sign is actually invalid because of the similarities between the numbers of 1 and 0. Oscar and India is not used in in U.S. registration call signs. So if you could change that to either a 0 or a different letter to make that valid, and just let me know when you're back.
Alright, so cabin out's looking good. Slowly going down.
Number 622, November Charlie. How did you feel about the rating? Number 622, November Charlie. Two things I want to point out. One is if you find yourself that you're pretty much high and you're going to be right over the airport before you're before you're in contact with the tower, you do want to stay high. Actually, that is better. You want to pretty much just circle over the airport, not necessarily in the pattern, but just over the airport at above pattern altitude. That keeps you out of the way of inbound and inbound traffic to the airport and outside of the traffic pattern before a tower is able to talk to you. When you're on final there and I asked you if you wanted 360, I did instruct you to continue the left turn to enter a right base runway 24.
Alright, we're looking good
But
on our
it looked
descent
like you
path
stopped
here.
the turn and turned to the right to rejoin the final, kind of looping back around to the final. Did you not hear that instruction to continue the turn, or what was the breakdown?
Okay, I'm going to need to go just a little bit quicker on the descent since I'm going faster here. 7 miles a minute.
Roger. I'll go ahead and put it through as a pass for the Cat 9. Just FYI, given there is a slight delay, just if you've already stopped the turn, don't just say Roger. Go ahead and let the controller know, hey, we're already in a right turn. Is it okay if we just rejoin the final? That way, we don't see it as a
Alright, that looks pretty good.
I guess a deviation from our instruction.
Let's go ahead and pull up our ATIS.
280 at 12. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2000. Temperature 22. 2.15. Altimeter 29905.
Well, first you'll
Visual approach runway 27 in use. Departing runway 27. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. All VFR departures, contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading and requested cruise altitude. Operate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact you have Lima. Lindbergh Field Information Lima.
Alright, we have Lima, but it's going to change in 10 minutes, so most likely.
Okay, 465 Las Vegas ground, runway 26 right, taxi Charlie Bravo. Thanks for Romeo.
Actually,
Number 676
I was right on my calculations here.
San Luis ground, runway 29 taxi Alpha. Have your request for the Cat 3.
Let's go. We want to be. That looks pretty good. Alright, actually, I can put my boards back in for a second.
Skyx 737 Julie Romeo, John Wayne clearance, clear to Burbank, Bob Hope Airport, on departure, fly heading 220, radar vector Seal Beach, as filed, maintain 2000, expect 4,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5777. Sky 737 Julie Romeo, read back correct. I request for the I-3.
Alright, cool. Let's take another look outside real quick. Looking good on our descent down through close to LA now. There's LA right there. Long Beach. Alright. Looking good on the descent here.
They're A51 to Bravo San Luis Tower. Make sure to remember 29 and report 3 miles final. Taking the call sign. Number 737 Julie Romeo John Wayne ground, runway 20 left, taxi Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo. No 2 Alpha Romeo, turn right heading 050 to the runway 7 localizer, descend and maintain 4,000.
Alright, looking good on the descent.
American 465 Las Vegas Tower, wind 140 at 9er, gust 18, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Should be getting a frequency change here shortly. Maybe 135.5. Let's make a guess.
They're A51 Tango Bravo runway stem.
It's probably wrong, but whatever.
They're 1 Tango Bravo runway 29er, clear to land, wind 150 at 6. There are 2 Alpha Romeo, you are 4 miles from Habit, cross Habit at 4000, cleared, ILS runway 7 approach.
Okay, landing elevation should be set. Set for 0, we can go ahead and sync it up with the FMC. That's not what I wanted. There you go.
There is 676 Tango X-Ray, Sunlight Tower, traffic about a mile and a half final. Hold short runway 29.
2 stages spoilers, that should slow us down a little bit. There we go. Versus basically idle descent's been pretty good.
There's 737 Juliet Romeo, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left to Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 240 at 7.
So the localizer here is 110.9. And that's
American 465, contact departure.
bearing 275. Missed approach is climbed to 2500 on the heading
American
275.
465, Las Vegas
On the
departure.
Mission Bay
radar
Vortac
contact,
255, which is
maintain,
117.8.
correction, climb and maintain flight level 190 unrestricted.
7.8. And that's going to be on the 255 radial. Alright, that's set, and that's going to be, so heading 275 all the way until we reach 255 outbound, and it's going to be a left turn for a parallel entry at Cade.
Section 1956, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
28.6 FlexJet 1956. 28.6.
There's 6 Tango X-Ray. Left down correction. Left close traffic approved. Wind 150 at 6. Runway 29 are clear for takeoff.
Los Angeles Center, FlexJet 1956, flight level 207, descending via the Comics 2.
There 1 Tango Bravo, taxi to parking via Alpha, remain this frequency pass for the Cat 2. FlexJet 1956, Los Angeles Center, thank you. Polymer altimeter 29903.
2993, FlexJet 1956.
Vision Jet 2 Alpha Romeo, contact Santa Barbara Tower 119.7.
Alright, so we're looking for our first restriction at Legend. We're actually gonna just slowly, not climb. Maybe up 1500, we're descending a little bit faster now.
There 802 Liam John Wayne ground, runway 20 right.
Because I slowed us down here, so.
Alpha Lima, hold short, runway 20 left of Lima.
Pretty good though. Okay, so our first speed restriction is going to be a Lantern, 230 knots, so we're good.
There's 737 Juliet Romeo, contact SoCAL departure.
Alright,
There
18,000
452
feet,
Alpha
so
Romeo,
we're
Santa
good.
Barbara Tower,
Altimeter
runway
set.
87, clear to land, wind
Fuel
24010.
balance checked. Landing elevation is good. Anti-ice is as required. Exterior lights. Go ahead and put those on now. Put this one on. That all's good.
There's 737 Juliet Romeo, SoCAL departure, radar
Landing
contact,
briefing
maintain
is
4000.
we're descending via the Comics 2, and after NATO we'll be flying heading 095, Maintaining 6,000 for vectors to either the localizer 27 or the visual 27, either way. We have the weather, Lima. Let's see, we can go ahead and start pulling up a different. Let's see if we got anything different.
In use. Departing runway 27. Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. All VFR departures, contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Operate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact you have Lima. Lindbergh Field Information Lima. 2251 Zulu. Wind, 280 at 12. Visibility.
Alright, obviously it hasn't changed.
Skag 3 Echo Lima, under VFR, unless you are given a specific restriction by ATC, VFR descent and climb is at pilot's discretion. Contact Bakersfield approach 118.8.
Alright, coming up on Legend, we're above 15,000 and we're below 19.
There's 6 Tango X-Ray, runway 29, clear for the option.
So we're looking good there. Did our, let's see, our checklist for the descent and then approach
Skag
is
7 Juliet Romeo, turn right heading 290, join the Santa Monica 125 radio. Bonanza 8539 Mike, clear to Palomar Airport on departure fly heading 175, radar vectors Victor 23, Oceanside direct, maintain 5000. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5011.
Alright, we can start slowing this thing down a little bit. Let's get our bug for 250. Alright, so next is between 12,000 and 15,000. We're already under 15, so we're not going to make it down to 12,000 by the time we get there. It's only 4 miles away. And then after that, we got Lantern, which is 20 miles from now, and that's just above 9,000, so we're looking good there. All we do is got to get our 250 speed restriction at 10,000 feet, and then our speed restriction at Lantern 230.
Flexjet 1956. Contact SoCAL approach 119.6.
19.6 FlexJet 1956. I can't say that worth the crap.
Your 39 Mike readback is correct. I have a request for the IA2.
SoCAL approach FlexJet 1956 2700 descending via the Comics 2 with a Lima request the localizer 27.
Flexjet 1956 SoCAL approach San Diego altimeter 2995 and expect the localizer runway 27 approach.
9995 we'll expect that at FlexJet 1956. Alright, so we're looking good. Okay, let's start descending. So next is this 9,000. And we're at 25. We're good on the speed right now.
No 2 Alpha Romeo, taxi to parking via
Let's get back on the
Alpha
speed to
Bravo,
230
this
now.
frequency. Have a wonderful day. That is a pass for the I-4. No 2 Alpha Romeo. Okay, I thought you had. Alright, so you just made a turnaround there. Okay. Taxi to parking via Golf Juliet, and you'll be parking on to the.
So we're coming up on the Lantern next.
It's
right here, 9,000 above, 230 knots. We're looking good on the speed coming down, and we're going to hit it right about 9,000.
American 465, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65. Sorry for the level off.
And so we're good on our. So our
Area
tower
03
is
Echo
118.3.
Lima,
We'll get that ready to go.
2908.
3, we're set. We already briefed the approach localizer. The mist is climbed to 2500 on the heading 275 until we, and then outbound radial 255 for Mission Bay, and then hold at Kincaid, which is on the DME 12.3. We're going to make a left turn, parallel entry 075, and make right-hand patterns.
American 465, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Okay, let's get our speed.
16 correction, runway 29 clear for the option.
Okay, speed's looking good. Altitude's looking good. Alright.
802 Lima,
So,
John Wayne Tower, crossfire
from there, X-Men 7,000 or above. So we can go ahead and get 7,000 bugged in here. No speed restrictions, so we'll maintain 230. Alright, looking pretty good on the descent. Go get a look outside. The runway's right here, so we're not gonna have any problems getting that sight of the runway for sure. Alright, let's look at our approach. So APU, let's go ahead and start that thing up. Cabin signs, there's all good. We don't need the generator on. We will put that on. Alright. So we're looking 7,000 or above.
American
And
465,
a little bit slow, that's
Los
okay.
Angeles Center 133.55.
We're going to start slowing down to 210 knots anyways.
Flexjet 1956, fly heading 090, contact SoCal approach 124.35.
090 3425 Flexjet 1956.
Number 8539 on my ground, runway 20 right, taxi Bravo Kilo.
She said 2435. 34, let's see.
Number 802 Lima, contact SoCal departure. Park 803 Echo Lima.
Nope, that was incorrect.
It's great. ATC. You are able to transition any Delta or Charlie airspace without being in contact with the tower, unless ATC specifically tells you to remain outside airspace. Keep your squawk code. Radar services are terminated. Contact Bakersfield Tower 118.1.
Yep, I got the wrong frequency. SoCAL approach, Flexjet 956 had the wrong frequency. Can you give me that again?
Number 802 Lima, SoCal departure. Radar contact. Fly heading 200, climb and maintain 6,000.
SoCAL approach, FlexJet 1956. I didn't have the right frequency.
FlexJet 1956, 124.35, 2435.
Dyslexic. 2435, FlexJet 1956. Alright. Obviously, got them backwards.
803 Lima Bakersfield Tower, enter left downwind, runway 30 left. Clear to land, wind 320 at 8.
SoCAL approach, FlexJet 1956, 7000.
Skag 30, correction, Skag 3 Echo Lima, the assigned runways
I think she's told me to descend, but I missed it all. And I'm not obviously a priority right now for her. Let's see. SoCAL approach, FlexJet 1956 at 7000.
FlexJet 1956, SoCal approach. Descend and maintain 5,000, fly present heading, and maintain present speed or less. Expect vectors localizer runway 27 approach.
Alright, down to 5,000 present heading and expect localizer 27, FlexJet 1956. Alright, down to 5,000. She says present speed, so I'm going to keep my speed good. Alright, that looks fine. I'm already set for 110.9er. Go ahead and 110.9er. We're already briefed the missed approach. Alright.
There's 6 Tango X-ray runway 29 are clear for the option.
Alright, approach briefing's completed. Alright, looking good. I can actually close this. I don't need that anymore.
American 465, Los Angeles Center. Climb and maintain flight level 300. And do you want lower given you're a little late getting you higher, or what would you like to do?
I'm ready for a turn here, though.
American 465 will do it this way. Climb and maintain flight level 260. Descend via Angel 3 arrival.
There we'll go first stage of flaps.
Skywest 21 with November clearance. No flight plan on file.
I leveled off 5,000. Maintain.
Section 1956, turn right, heading 230.
Right, 230, FlexJet 1956.
Clear 802 Lima, did you receive your request? Turn right, direct Santa Catalina, contact SoCal approach 127.4.
Alright, I'm gonna close this too, because I can see it over
Finance
here.
853 Nano Mike, John Wayne Tower, wind 220 at 7, runway 20 right, a kilo clear for take. Air 7 Julie Romeo, contact SoCal approach 134.9er. Air 737 Julie Romeo, SoCal approach, LA altimeter 29903.
So good.
SkyWest 21, Santa Barbara clearance, clear to San Francisco International Airport, Gauge 1 departure, Morro Bay transition as filed, climb via static SAT maintain 3000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 2756.
Alright, hopefully they get the clearance read back in time for me to get my right turn and cleared for the localizer.
SkyWest 21, read back track. Flexjet 1956, 3.5 miles from Vida, fly heading 240, maintain 3,800 till established localizer, cleared localizer, runway 27 approach.
Alright, right 240, 3,800 clear until established, and Flexjet 1956. And cleared for the approach. I said that all wrong.
Bonanza 39 Mike,
Jesus
contact
Christ,
circuit
I was
departure.
retarded. I sound like an idiot. Alright, so 3,800.
Clear 802 Lima, SoCal approach, Catalina altimeter 2997. Cross Santa Catalina at 4,000 or above, cleared VOR Bravo approach, report procedure turn inbound.
Alright, descend. And turn. I don't know why I'm delaying my turn there so much. Alright, let's slow this thing down just a little bit.
Clear 02 Lima, the last part was report procedure turn inbound.
Quite a bit high here.
You're 8539 Mike, SoCal departure, radar contact.
So I'm currently 13 miles DME. If you look here, 13
Sky
miles.
3 Echo Lima, taxi to parking via golf. Remain the
So we can
frequency
get
as
down
the
to
pass for the
at
Cat
12.2 at 3,600. So we need to send us a little bit quicker. Alright, so we're coming up on 12.2. We're about 500 feet high. And we're descending at 1,400 feet per minute. That should get us back on track here. Alright, we're already there. So we're established. So we can actually descend now. We're going to go to 2,700 by 8.7. Still a little bit high. I wish I could read this right here. Unfortunately, I can't, so the only way I can do it is we're at 10.2 and looking for
American
27, so we're a
465,
little bit
contact
high.
Los Angeles Center 126.35.
Alright, let's bug. We're gonna bug. Our reference is
Flexjet 1956, contact Lindbergh Tower 118.3.
18.3, Flexjet 1956.
There's 6X Tango X-ray. Taxi to parking via Alpha. Remain this frequency. That's pass for the Cat 3.
Alright, I'm off course a little bit.
Taxi to parking via Alpha.
A lot of it, actually.
On this frequency, 6 Tango X-ray.
Alright, so now I can descend
American
down
465,
to
Los
2,000.
Angeles Center, Ontario, altimeter 2989er.
And 2,000 at 6.5.
Bonanza 39 Mike, turn left heading 100, join Victor 23.
So let's see our distance now. We're at 7.8. We're looking for 6.5. Lindbergh Tower, Flexjet 1956, localizer 27. Alright, gear coming down.
St. Louis ground staff 129 Delta Quebec,
And this
ready
thing's
to
pretty
taxi
quick on
for
the turns
southbound
here.
departure with the weather.
Flexjet 1956, Lindbergh Tower, runway 27, clear to land, wind 290.11.
Clear to land 27, Flexjet 1956. Autopilot's off. Alright, landing gear is down, 3 green. Nose wheel steering light is coming on. It's good. Flaps are...
San Luis ground stack 129er Delta Quebec.
We'll go next stage of flaps. I gotta get down though here. Next stage of flaps coming down.
There 129er Delta Quebec, San Luis ground, runway 29er taxi via Alpha, and say again the direction of flight.
Alright, taxi via Alpha,
And
runway
flaps
29er,
full.
departing to the south.
Alright, our decision altitude is 6,800, but we've already can see the runway, so we're good. A little slow. And alright, flaps are set and CAS is checked. For some reason my yaw dampener's off. Let me turn that on. There. And I got off course here.
San Luis Tower Skyhawk 129er Delta Quebec, holding short runway 29 for southbound departure.
Air 129er Delta Quebec, San Luis Tower, runway 29er, clear for takeoff.
So Miss Roach climbs straight ahead, heading 275 until we reach the 255
Quebec,
outbound for Mission Bay, and then we'll do a left turn for a right-hand pattern on the 075 radial at altitude 2500. A little higher. This little hill here screws with me every time. Alright, we're looking good on speed. I usually float with this plane for some reason.
Skag 7 in Billy Romeo, thank you. Contact SoCAL approach 134.2.
Alright, reversers. Oh, I could have got off right there. Oh well, I slammed on the brakes hard. Poor passengers. Alright, I'm going to exit down here to the right. That wasn't too bad. I don't even think I can get down off the right here. Let's see. Nope, I already passed it. Oh well. Come off the left
American
here.
465, contact SoCAL approach 132.37.
I'm gonna have to go back around.
There's 737 Julie Romeo, SoCAL approach Burbank altimeter 2990, fly heading 00300. Expect vectors ILS runway 8 approach.
Alright, so let's go. Windshield heats coming off. Landing lights off. Beacon, now that's good.
American 465, SoCAL approach.
Probe heats can come off
LE
as well.
altimeter 2993. Cleared
Flaps
ILS
are up.
runway 25
And transponders
left
as
approach.
required. Alright, so we're signature all the way northeast ramp. So, as soon as we get a time, we call it. Lindbergh Tower, Flexjet 1956 clear. I taxi to signature on the northeast side.
Flexjet 1956, taxi to Barca via Bravo. Remain this frequency and have a wonderful afternoon.
Via Bravo, but I need to get back to the other side of the runway.
Flexjet 1956, you said the north side of, north side on, but like, signature?
Yeah, it's that signature northeast side there by Hotel and Charlie.
Flexjet 1956, taxi to parking via Bravo, Bravo 6 Charlie, and cross runway 27, taxi via Bravo 6.
Alright, Bravo 6 Charlie, cross 27, and via Bravo 6. Flexjet 1956. Alright, that wasn't exactly correct, but...
For 80 Lima, I can't actually cancel your IFR until you're a little closer to Wrigley.
So we're Bravo here.
But yeah, I will do that as soon as I can.
And she wants us to cross. Okay, that actually was right. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, so Bravo 6. It should be coming up right here pretty quick. The next turn was Bravo 6. And then go to Charlie 6, Charlie. Awesome. Just look at it right here. So we're coming up here on Bravo 6. We'll make this left turn. Charlie 6, Charlie. And slow down all the way to here. Into the ramp. Might clear on the left. Clear on the right. Yeah, if I would have just I should have looked at the chart before I landed just to see where I needed to exit. I don't know. I pretty much slowed down as pretty much fast as I could, but I still didn't make it. Alright, this is Charlie 6, and now we're going to turn right on Charlie.
St. Louis ground, Sierra 70 Charlie Sierra, taxi for takeoff, south departure for the 4.
Your 802 Lima, IFR cancellation is received. Radar services are terminated. Squawk view for frequency change approved. That's passed for the I-7.
All right. I still have a little bit of practice on the flare. I don't have it down for sure.
Santa Barbara ground, Skywest 21 at the terminal just off Bravo, ready for taxi.
There's 7 Julie Romeo. You're 2.5 miles from Silex. Turn right heading 050. Maintain 3000 to establish localizer. Cleared ILS. Runway 8 approach.
Whoa. Trying to taxi like this is hard. Alright,
San Luis
everything's
ground,
backwards.
Sierra 670 Charlie Sierra, taxi for takeoff, south departure for the Cat 4 rating.
There, that's better. Alright.
3 under Mike. 3 under Mike. Contact SoCAL approach 119.6. American 465. Contact SoCAL approach 124.9er.
Alright, where is... I think signature's all at the end.
Skywest 21, Santa Barbara ground. Did you call for taxi?
Yes, we did. Skywest 21.
Skywest 21. Thank you. Runway 25. Taxi via Bravo Alpha Golf.
Runway 25 via Bravo Alpha Golf for Skywest 21.
American 465 SoCal approach at Lima.
Just as going to be where it is. Alright, clear, kind of. I know it's down here, it's just the building's not here in this scenery, which is fine. Alright, that's good enough. Air brake's coming on. Alrighty, that looks good. Seatbelts can come off. Beacon nav stays on for now. Let's go ahead. Nose wheel steering's coming off. Engine bleeds are already off. Engine run switch is off. Anti-ice is good. Hydraulic pressure is good. Gust lock coming on. Alright, clock and lighting. Cockpit lighting is good. APU, let's go ahead and shut it down. Air source coming off. Emergency lights off. And batteries. And that's it. That's the end of my flight. Until next time, see ya.